Alright guys, listen up. This is the best video I've made so far, so don't waste this opportunity. Let's jump right in. Step 1. Set a goal. Here's the thing. Most of you set goals that are way too safe. Oh, I'll save a little money, or I'll hit the gym more. Nah, scrap that. Safe goals are for people who like to stay average. I want you to set a goal that feels borderline insane. Think about it. If you're aiming low, you're not even going to try hard. But if you aim high, even your failures will put you ahead of everyone else. For example, if you're a student studying 2 to 3 hours a day, aim for 8 hours. Yeah, 8. Sounds impossible? Good. That's the point. Or if you're working a job and making $3,000 a month, aim for 9,000. Triple it. Don't overthink this. Dream big or don't bother at all. Got your goal? Good. Let's move on. Step 2. Build an action plan. This is where most people screw up. They say, I'll do it tomorrow, and that tomorrow never comes. So here's what you do. Break your goal into small, manageable steps. You're not climbing Everest in a day. Let's go back to our example. If you're that student aiming for 8 hours of studying, start with what you can handle. Maybe 2 hours a day for 5 days a week. Remember, 5 days, not 7. Week 1, done. In week 2, bump it up to 2.5 hours. Week 3, make it 3 hours. By the end of the month, you're already doing 1.5 times what you were at the start. You see the pattern? Small wins, week by week. This is how you build momentum. And before you know it, you're that guy studying 8 hours a day, or making bank while your friends are still broke and complaining about gas prices. Make your action plan simple, specific, and something you can actually follow. No excuses. Step 3, get started. Even with a killer goal and a perfect action plan, most of you won't start. Why? Because your brain is a lazy little liar. It'll tell you, maybe tomorrow, or we've failed before, so why bother? This is called the negative feedback loop. Your past failures have tricked your brain into thinking you're doomed to repeat them. And if you don't break that loop, guess what? You're stuck, scrolling TikTok, binging Netflix, and watching other people live the life you want. The solution? Shut up and move, literally. Don't wait for the perfect moment or a wave of inspiration. You'll never feel ready. Just take the first step. Step 4, get motivated, but don't depend on it. Motivation gets a bad rap. People say it doesn't last, and they're right. But here's the thing, motivation isn't supposed to last forever. It's just the spark to get you going. That's why so many people binge motivational videos on YouTube. They want that rush of, I can do this to get started. But here's the real trick. You have to survive the dip. The dip is that day, maybe day 3 or day 7, when your motivation crashes. Suddenly it's not fun anymore, and you feel like quitting. Most people give up here. Here's how you beat the dip. Lower the bar for that day. If you usually work 4 hours, do 2. If you hit the gym for an hour, just do 20 minutes. The goal is to keep going, even if you're not at your best. At night, when you tick off that goal, you'll feel proud, not because you crushed it, but because you didn't quit. Each time you survive the dip, you're building discipline. And discipline is what separates men who succeed from boys who complain. Here's the best part. When you start crushing one area of your life, everything else improves. You hit your fitness goals, and suddenly you are more confident at work, you grow your income, and now you're saving for that dream car. Success is contagious, but only if you take that first step. All right, I've laid it all out for you. Now it's your move. What's your goal? Drop it in the comments. I want to see how big you're dreaming. Until next time, keep working, keep grinding,